Hello everyone, my name is Tan, and today I will present about Karl Marx and his philosophy. So in this presentation, we will go over the two main parts. The first part about Karl Marx and his life, including his family, education, politics, and the second part will talk more about his idea about Marxist philosophy. So Karl Marx, who is he? So basically, he is a very famous revolutionary sociologist, historian, and also in economics. He's born in 5th May 1880 in Etruria, Prussia, and he died in March 14, 1883 in London, England. Karl's family, his father named Heinrich was a successful lawyer and also an Enlightenment thinker. After the ban of Jews in their in higher rank class society in Prussia, his father became a Protestant because he renounced his um, Jewish identity. His mother is Harriet Resberg. Also, no, she was from Holland, and both of his paternal and paternal grandfathers are rabbis, Jewish rabbis, and Talmudic scholars. This also led to the reason why at age 6, Karl and his siblings were baptized as Christian in the evangelical established church. From 1830 to 1835, he was educated at high school in Trier. In this in this in this current time, he in his writing expressed a strong Christian devotion and a long of self-sacrifice for the name of on the behalf of humanity. In October 1835, he got into the University of Bonn. You guys can see this the picture of it. Here, he studied about Greek and Roman mythology, the history of art. He participated in many intense political activities, which is also part of the school. And this is also the reason why many students got arrested and many got expelled from the school. In October 1836, he enrolled at the University of Berlin in order to study law and philosophy. He then submitted his dissertation to the University of Jena after neglecting his study for a long time in University of Berlin, and then he earned his doctorate in 1841. Karl's politics activities. So in 1845, um, he and his best friend in the life, like Friedrich Engels, published the Manifesto of Communist Party, in which they talk about the requirements of the Communist League of London and the necessity of it. In England, Marx also involved in many revolutionary political activities, so such as in 1864 he organized the International Working Men's Association, asking for their rights against the factory during the Industrial Revolution. He also spent most of his time in the British Museum collecting material to write about uh, for his major work, Das Capitals. So after that, in 1867, he published Das Kapital, which is a foundation theoretical text about materialist philosophy, economics, and his politics idea. In 1885 and 1894, the other two volume was published by his friend based on his unfinished manuscript after his death. So the next part, we will talk about his philosophy idea. So what is Marxism? Marxism philosophy. So Marxism is a family of critical theories, political roles created by Karl Marx in the 18th century. It contains three main important ideas. First, capitalism is a system in which the upper class exploit the working class. Socialism, on the other hand, is a social order in which all the exploitation from capitalism and the private property is abolished. Just uh, and the socialism can begin through revolution. So there's many. So the only problem with the Marxism result in two main questions. So first, how to revoke the revolution, and second, how to shape the perfect society according to socialism. Um, his philosophy, Marxism, is a background for many other communist political platforms took shape later on in the 19th century, which can be seen to Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin, and Mao Zedong. So, um, in this presentation, I use four main sources. The first is from Gale in Context World. The two of them were in Gale in Context World. One from Encyclopedia Britannica, and the last one is from Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. So thanks for your listening. Hope this presentation give you some helpful information.